Guys, welcome back for another Monday night. You know what that means. It's time for the It's Too Late community live stream. I am your host, Alan Mosley, joined by no one. Apparently, we don't have anybody on the community live stream yet tonight. So, if you're a member of our wonderful audience and community, especially our private group, the It's Too Late community private group that's over on Facebook, drop me a line, let me know what you want to talk about, and feel free to hop on the program with me. We'll talk it out. We'll talk it out, then we'll hug it out. If you know, that's required. Hope everybody's having a good start to their week. I'm not. But I hope you guys are. So that I don't forget, guys, June 4th is going to be here before you know it. Less than 3 months away. And June 4th is the night of the 4th annual It's Too Late live show hosted by yours truly, as well as Dave and Mary of Liberty Late Night at the private Bon Aqua Computer Club. That's in Bon Aqua, Tennessee. That's just south of Nashville. We're going to have food, entertainment. There's going to be unicyclers juggling knives. We're going to do a live episode of the show. We're going to eat a crap ton of food. It's going to be a great time. That's June 4th, but you got to get your tickets. Click down there on that Eventbrite link in the description below. Aaron's got it right there. I'm gonna steal it from Aaron and copy paste it, since Aaron's only on Twitch, so I can copy paste it for all the platforms. Please comments here who says, are trash can lids considered doors? It's been driving me crazy. No. It's a lid, not a door. Doors and lids are two different things. You even called it a lid in your description. So I'm gonna say, that lids and doors are two distinct categories. It's a door for Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, but he doesn't. See, that's the thing, is that everyone thinks that he lives in the garbage can. But it's not that he lives in the garbage can. It's that he's homeless, and a garbage can is just what he's using as pants, if you think of it that way. Because, I mean, have you ever seen Oscar's dangly bits at the bottom? I think not. So the trash can is actually his pants. or skirt. I don't want to misgender Grouch or Oscar. Test comment. Ignore Lyle. He's only doing a test comment. So yeah. Alan, you are welcome for my latest contribution to your finances. This 30% off is God tier. Ain't that the damn truth? Guys, our sponsor for tonight's show is Packcrest Botanicals, which you can go to them at packcrestbotanicals.com. They've got all manner of CBD products. They've got topical ointments. They've got CBD oil of a variety of different uses. They have Delta 8 gummies and Delta 8 CBD for people to help relax, help with sleep problems, things like that. They even have CBD products for your pets. They've got all the documentation on their website. It's legit stuff. Sourced here in the United States. You can't do any better. And guess what? If you use promo code It's Too Late, all one word, then that means you get 30% off. 30% off using promo code It's Too Late, all one word. So you absolutely can't beat that. And by the way, that goes to support the show. So how about that? Yeah. Ranger says Putin isn't Hitler. He's the Kaiser, and cutting off the Russian people leads to Weimar 2.0. Sure. We'll go with that. I don't know if I have it in me to do more Ukraine-Russia discussion tonight. I'm gonna try to keep it relatively light. We can discuss that on Wednesday or Thursday. But we will discuss it some more, Ranger, just FYI. Fine, give me that link. Test successful. Lyle, you did it, buddy. You've successfully communicated with the kids on the interwebs. On Twitch, no less. Speaking of Twitch, that really is just the best platform to check out the show. It's the slowest, or it's the best latency. There's like no delay between what I'm doing right here at the desk and what you're seeing on Twitch. You can't beat it. And if you're an Amazon Prime customer, you can subscribe to the show for free with your monthly free Twitch Prime sub. You just have to connect your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account. It's easy process to follow. It's our Twitch, which you can find here. Twitch.tv/Alan_Mosley. Subscribe to us on Twitch. Get all the really cool emotes. Like, here, I'll just hit a bunch of them. You'll also notice that we've got our new personable and problematic emotes. So for longtime listeners of the show who get the meme of personable and problematic, you now have personable and problematic emotes right there on Twitch. But you have to be subscribed. We're actually down 6 subscribers from where we were a week or two ago because it's a new month. People's subscriptions have lapsed and they've never come back. So I guess that means they hate us. I don't know. We're not deserving of their updated Twitch subscription. So hopefully we get those people back. Uh-oh. Looks like we've got a problem here. All right. Well, I'm gonna move a little something out of the way there. What's up, Dave?
Hi. Am I on?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I hear. This is going pretty well already, I think.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. Why do you sound quiet to me?
Check.
I don't know.
Still quiet?
I think I had you turned down.
Don't turn me down.
I didn't mean to, buddy.
I'm using Mary's mic too, so I don't know if that's different. I've got my headphones upstairs.
Oh, okay. Well, how's your week starting out?
Good. I made it to work on time. That's always good. Car started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got on the bike today.
Oh,
solid hour. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. You're an inspiration.
Yeah.
What the hell is this saying? Uh, okay, whatever that's supposed to mean. I was trying. I was trying. Dave, we're having another one of those situations like we had a week or two ago, where I clicked a button in the middle of the show that I expected to do something, and it just said
Oh,
no.
it just ruined everything.
Yeah. Um,
That's
Please,
so-
comma wants to know how far did you bike?
I don't know. I think according to the little screen, it said $14 or 14 hours. 14 hours. 14 miles. Holy shit.
14 miles. All right. If you rode for 14 hours, that's
Yeah, that'd be pretty impressive.
That's
no,
pretty
it's a
dope.
little an exercise bike. It's not a real bike.
okay. So I clicked. So this is what. Okay. So this is what happened. I clicked the Type VNC thing, and it said "da error, no," and then closed.
Just no.
Yeah, that was. And then I clicked it, and then I clicked it again, and now it's in my taskbar. So I mean, it's
You also need to screen or share your screen with me.
God.
Sorry.
Well, don't be sorry. You know what? I'm choosing to be in a good mood.
Yeah.
Do you
What
ever
else
are
got
you
going on?
are you ever able to do that? Like, are you ever able to like summon just the willpower to sit? Like, if you're not feeling well, but you need to feel well because you got stuff to do, so you kind
I
of
will,
will yourself. You know what
I
I'm
will
saying?
try to fake it till I make it. You know?
Yeah. So I feel like you can kind of do that some ways. When you're not in a good mood, like not physically ill, but like psychologically you're not in a good mood. I feel like when you know you have to be on, you can just sort of kind of will yourself to just shove all that negativity down, just compress it all into your little stomach ulcer that you have.
Just crush
And
it
then-
down.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric Roosdale says, "Fake it till they can't see the darkness inside."
There you go.
Yeah. Well,
Get the chat open there.
think I changed the chat thing a little bit. So, sorry.
No, that's okay. I grabbed my own version of it.
Oh, okay.
It looks different here too. Oh, you did it on Restream. Okay.
Yeah.
Neat. Wow. Does a little flippy thing.
Lyle says, sometimes I have to fake a coughing fit and leave the room for a minute to cool off at work.
That's
Wow.
actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah,
That could save your job.
yeah, that is true. That's why I don't have one. Because I didn't have that top tier office place management that Lyle has. When I get upset at my job, I just start screaming in the faces of my of my superiors.
Yeah, that doesn't last long.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh no, no. Oh, you've
go
got. Oh, check that out.
I got a new Four Loco. Just found
Yeah.
it today, and I'm trying to figure out what flavor it is, and apparently it's USA flavored.
It's just America.
Yeah, it tastes like gasoline. So
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty much like all the rest of the Four Locos.
Nightmare wants to know, how do I see the adult words instead of asterisk 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 asterisk?
Oh, there is a
asterisk in the
setting for
chat?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a setting for that. I can't remember where it's at, but I had to
Yeah.
do it too.
Yeah, Mary. So let me see if I can. So
Well, she's on the phone, so it might be different.
yeah. So there is a settings button somewhere on your Twitch, Mary, and in there's going to be a thing for like an auto, whatever, like auto mod for language or whatever. So I think you have to turn it off. I told Dave it probably tastes like drones bombing little brown children.
It could.
Seems like that would have a savory flavor more than sweet.
Yeah. There's no savory. It's more of a berry
Oh.
gasoline. little bit of gunpowder.
Okay, Aaron says tap on the three dots on the bottom right and turn off hide offensive language.
There to go. That sounds right.
Yeah. Okay.
Say hi to everybody. Hi, Adam. Hi, please, comma. Aaron.
Yeah, Adam's here. Who else is here that we might have missed? There's a Dave head with angelic wings on either side, so that's nice. There's Based Plowman who says, "What's on the agenda tonight?" Everyone's always got to have an agenda.
Oh.
Mary says, "I don't have 3 dots." Well, then it's our.
Let me look.
Okay, well, it's so Monday night,
Yeah,
guys. Here's the
it's
thing.
the lower right hand next to your chat.
Yeah, Mary.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Would you quit? Would you quit yelling? Would I quit yelling at me?
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm just gonna call you with your own podcast plan.
Yeah. I told you the other day. I don't even remember what we were talking about now, but I told you the other day, do the Macaulay Culkin Home Alone thing, where just record some standard messages of yourself, and then just have that on replay, so that you don't actually have to communicate with anyone.
That was to call my guest, and I'm like, I don't know, I haven't heard from him all day, and you're like, I don't know him, so I can't contact him. And I said, I do have his phone number, but I don't want to call him. And you told me to just record some messages and play it at the appropriate time. Yeah.
Swole Keesley says, "Hi, Alan, Dave. Hey, Ryan."
Hi, Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
Yeah. Adam says, "I was told there would be gaming on this channel." Well, you know what, Adam? This past weekend, I started up a gaming stream, and there was 2 whole people here, so I shut it down.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's like you got to start a whole new audience with that.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is that, I mean, it wasn't absolutely last minute, but it was a bit spur of the moment, because I was on the fence of whether or not I was going to do it at all. And then I decided, well, I had put a message in the chat, so I'll get on here and start, and we'll see who shows up. And two people showed up, so then I quit like maybe 45 minutes, an hour later. And then when I was done, like 30 more people saw the message saying I'm going to stream for the first time. So it's like, what was the point? Why did I even bother?
Yeah. I was playing some Command and Conquer Red Alert before I came on here.
Oh.
Yeah, they got that new remastered version on Steam.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like to put it on easy and just dominate.
Yeah. Amen. But see, we've talked about this. If you put it on easy, then you learn easy. If you just put it on max difficulty on day 1, then that's the new normal.
In the wrong room here.
Adam says, "I'm sorry, I've been doing more things off Facebook." Well, look at Mr. Hotshot over here with things to do.
What, you think you're better than me?
Yeah. Base says, "Love Command and Conquer, old school."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't find generals anywhere though. Like I have it on disc, but it's the hard pain in the ass to get it installed. But it's like a whole different animal. I don't know. Some other studio must have did that or something.
Yeah. Well, that's how, like with the Fallout games, there's the old retro Fallout games, like 1 and 2.
That's like the overhead.
Yeah. View. And then there was Fallout 3, which kind of restarted the whole, like IP. But then there was Fallout New Vegas, and a lot of people will tell you that New Vegas is their favorite Fallout game. It's really a dope game. But the thing about New Vegas is that it was in the same engine as Fallout 3, but it actually wasn't made by Bethesda. It wasn't made by the people who made Fallout 3. It was made by an independent studio. But that independent studio did a better job, frankly, than Bethesda does.
That happens a lot, where they'll make mods that are better than the original game.
Yeah. So then they made Fallout 4 and its updated graphics and all that. But a lot of people said, Fallout 4 wasn't as good as...
It wasn't bad. I like that one.
It wasn't as good. It definitely wasn't as good as New Vegas. But again, it was made by those are 2 different sets of people that made those 2 different games. And so people just wonder out loud, will the people who made New Vegas make the next game? Or was that just a one-off and it's over? And I don't know, man. It's been hard for me to get too excited about a lot of games, because there used to be different like franchises I really liked, and it seems like all of them either just sort of kind of like reached their end and that's it, or they went off a cliff and the developers who made the originals are no longer around, and so they're just not as good. Carl says, "Is Fallout an FPS game?"
It is, yes, but it's a whole different thing. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I love the what is it, VATS? Is that what it's called? Where it pauses. Like I never do like just run and gun. It's always
like Matrix mode or whatever. Yeah. I mean, Fallout is like a first-person RPG, right? Like
Yep.
it's an
Yep.
RPG. It's the same kind of game as like Skyrim. It's just a different setting.
Mhm.
Aaron says I
Never
rolled a
played.
new D&D character today. Man, we gotta get on that. See, the thing about the gaming is that I have the games I like, but I don't know if people really give a shit to watch
Yeah.
those games. But I feel like there's a whole niche for like more tabletop type stuff that we could
But also,
do.
if I know anything about video gaming, it's how you react to it. You gotta be loud and insane, and people watch it.
Loud and proud.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
just screaming at barrels and stuff. That's how PewDiePie got big.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I had thought like there's some games we could play where like we would do the voices or
Yeah,
you know,
stuff like that. Make it.
just generally get involved with the game other than just hitting the buttons. Yeah.
Yeah,
Swole Keesley says, "When are we doing D&D, Alan?" Well, it's whenever. I mean, when are we doing anything on this damn show?
I don't know, man. I have no time. That's why I don't game anymore. I have kids. I can't. I don't have
Yeah.
time to game.
Yeah.
Forgot my buttons work now.
I don't know. Are
Your
you logged
monologue?
in?
I think so.
Okay, they might have to be moved, by the way, because everything got fucked again. Yeah, you're turning off Dave Cam.
Oh, okay.
So hold on, let me move everything down and see what happens.
Because that should be Alan Cam.
Wait, hold on. Try it now.
Oh, you're so close. That's technical difficulties.
Okay. So it needs to be.
Down just a hair.
Try it now.
Let's see. Yeah, that should be right.
Okay.
Nice. We're
Yeah.
in business now.
Yeah.
I
mean-
got control.
Yeah. We only have like a third of the show left to fix
Yeah, that's fine.
from last week. Swole Keezy says, "What edition are we doing?" Dude, I don't know. You're asking questions I don't have the answer for. We don't even know if and when we're doing anything. So it's like, I don't want to spend the hours to set up doing a game and getting a group together and us not have a date on the calendar of, okay, this is when we're doing a game. And also, depending on what the game is, especially like if we're going to get a group together and we're all going to be like online, like, and me and Dave are like going to produce it. Like we want to do it well. Like we want it to look good and it'd be something that it's easy for people to get engaged with or whatever. Or not, or just
You know what we used to we did once, but way back in the day, I just threw something together and we all played Gary's Mod, and that was pretty funny. I can't
Yeah.
remember who all was there. There was a few people there.
Yeah.
Just-
I do want to play, like so I loaded up Vermintide 2 for the first time in a long time this past weekend, and I just played one mission. And I didn't have it on the highest difficulty cuz I was like, you know, how do I swing sword? So I had to, like, you know, it's one of those things where like you're relying on your muscle memory, like you couldn't say out loud
Yeah,
what the controls are. You have to just
Yeah.
do it. Yeah. So that's kind of where I was. But just playing that one mission, I was like, man, I got to get Dave on here because
Is that on Steam?
yeah, oh yeah, it's on Steam. It's a good combination of it's fairly high pace and energy, but there are a few downtimes to like just sort of soak it all in. And
Is it Warhammer End Times Vermintide?
Vermintide 2, the second one.
2.
Yeah. It's a dope game. I mean, you're going to die a lot. But, you know.
Well,
But I mean,
once when I'm not seeing 2. Where's my? I'll have you help me here.
oh, are we are we working together on this?
Yeah.
On this? Okay,
So
hold on.
I just see like the regular Vermintide here, and then Stromdorf, Whim Scales.
What? What
Did I
did
do
you
it right?
type? What did you type in? Like,
Vermintide? Is that right?
it's well, click that button right there below your cursor that says Warhammer Vermintide 2. Now above your cursor.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, click on that.
Oh, okay. There it is.
I don't know why it was like, I don't know why the thing you're searching for was excluded from your search, but it's like whatever.
Let's see. 30
Yeah.
bucks. Holy shit. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not free. Sorry. All right, hey guys, listen, we need $30. All right. That's our new stretch goal for tonight. We need $30 so Dave can get shanked by rats. Because that's
Wow, that sounds like it'd be a good show.
yeah.
Bunch of little shanks.
I mean, that's literally, dude. You have no idea. It's so okay. It's genuinely a fun game. We'll definitely have to start at lower difficulties. It's 4-person co-op, so like you and me can be in there. If we have 2 other people play, that's fine. If we don't, then it'll be 2 bots and then you and me. There's 5 different characters to choose from, and each of the characters have a whole bunch of different loadouts and stuff. So there's lots of customizability. But once you've picked what you're gonna do, then you're picking missions to run with your little 4-person team. And I mean, it's definitely a brutal game. Like I see you right there. Hold on, I see you looking at. Yeah, dude, I mean, it's pretty sick. So, I mean, the important thing is that you want to put that axe in their head, not yours. Yeah.
You can put it in your own head?
Well, they'll help you out with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I'm cool with you picking whatever you wanted to pick, and I'll just play something you didn't pick. But it's actually sick.
I think I'll watch you play some of this. This
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah, it's actually pretty insane. So anybody who's familiar with like the Left 4 Dead franchise, where it's like just like co-op running from point A to point B during the zombie apocalypse. So it's the same concept of a game. It's like small team co-op getting from point A to point B, but it's in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. So it's actually really dope. Yeah, the graphics are pretty dope on Vermintide 2. Actually, the studio that made that game is releasing a new game this spring. Diretide, I think, or Dusttide, whatever. It's basically the same kind of game, but it's in Warhammer 40K universe, not fantasy universe. Oh, are you watching? Yeah, here we go. You're watching more stuff.
Yeah, they got another trailer. I need another monitor. 3's not enough.
Oh, and Arco says he's played it some. Anarco, you should join then. We need 4 people. That gives us 3. We need a 4th person, and then we'll run this, and it'll be dope.
Buy me a PC so I can get it on that. Oh, they are rats.
Yeah, it's the Skaven, dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, you kill so many rats.
They don't look like big guys, so they probably had
Lyle says, "What kind of crap is this? Be a man and play Battletoads." I mean, we can do that, but I mean, this game is actually sick.
They're about to hit the play button on this shit. Let's see.
Yeah, there's Kruber, it looks like. Kruber's a good character for you. He's just like a good generic starting character. Plus, he has a big mustache, so.
I trimmed the mustache. It was getting in the moment.
What's wild is like, I'm pretty sure this trailer you're watching, this is all like in the game engine or whatever. Yeah, like that's what the game looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playing 1 or 2, 2. Vermintide 2 would be the game we would play.
I wonder it's $30. Oh, they got a little dwarf guy there.
Yeah, Barden the dwarf. He's pretty dope. He's not my favorite character, but he's a cool character. So one of his 3 or 4 different loadouts is the Ironbreaker. So it's just basically the best tank.
Can I use this?
Yes, you can. It's controller or mouse and keyboard. I use mouse and keyboard because mouse and keyboard is just so much easier.
Because you're superior.
Yeah, exactly. You can totally do it with a controller, but I mean,
like I'll play old games with my buddy, and he'll know which one's me because I got this like emulator that puts a controller in anything. And he's like, "Yeah, I can tell it's you because you're running sideways."
Based Plowman wants to know anything ever move in this game. I didn't pick this trailer. Dave picked this trailer, but yes, all of that actually. Yeah, this isn't a turn-based strategy game. It's actually a.
Here we go. This is the moving one. This one's a lot quicker.
That's a map called Empire in Flames.
That's badass.
Yeah, like this is all in game, dude. Like this is what the game when you're just running down the street and then you hear horns and that's your cue to know to go hide in the corner and wait till the bad men stop.
That's pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about like team games like this, where it's like if the team's doing well, then everyone's always running around to help each other. When the team starts to fall apart, it's just every man for his fucking self. Just run.
Tree, like, how you doing down there?
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I usually play the elf lady because she's pretty dope. Warhammer 3 came out last month. That the one? No, that is a strategy game. This is Vermintide 2. This is a first-person action. Aaron says, looks like I'm saving up for a PC now. I mean, dude, all you need is 4 people. We get 4 people in here, and we can have a dope night of Vermintide. Like I said, the Warhammer 40k version of this game, where it's the same kind of genre of game, but it'll be the 40k universe, that comes out later this year. A good strategy for this game is kill everybody and don't get hit. Just don't get hit. Is there a useless druid character? No, there's not. But you really don't want to have a lot of useless characters on your team in general, because it's only a 4-person team, and the higher the difficulty... It's one of those games where the difficulties are extremely weighted. So, like, the lowest difficulty is Recruit, and on Recruit, like... there's certain maps where it's just, like, the mission is literally get to the end, and on Recruit, I could just run to the end without even using my weapon, right? Like, it's just... On the next one is Veteran, where you have to at least play the game. Champion is you have to have mastered the gameplay mechanics. You need to know how to dodge, block, parry, know what all the different enemies do, etc. Then on Legendary, it's you can't afford to make more than 1 or 2 mistakes or you're going to get killed. And then there's Cataclysm, which is if anyone makes any mistakes, your whole team dies. It's rough, man. Ryan, if you need a pre-roll druid character, I've got one for you. Ryan's going to just become a druid, not in a game, just in real life. He's going to he's going to start wearing antlers and living amongst nature. And yeah, if you spend too much time in the Matrix, your brain turns to mush. This is true. But at least in Vermintide 2, I can take out like all the stuff that I want to do to like the lockdowners and to the COVID people. I can do it to them.
Yeah, it's got to vent a little
yeah,
steam out.
But it's a dope game. I don't know. I might be able to coax my friend Bobo, who's really good at the game, to join us. But having 4 people is great, because it's exactly the kind of game where if you're going to stream it together with a group and do it live for an audience, it's a good game to do, because when things do get chaotic and when you hear screaming. Yeah, exactly, there's a lot of screaming. There's hook rats, so the hook rats are the ones that they just grab you with a hook so that they can hang you basically from a
Oh,
pike. Yeah.
nice.
So it's basically an insta kill. If you get hooked, you're gonna die unless a teammate saves you. The whole idea being don't get hooked. But inevitably, you're gonna have teammates get grabbed, have assassins jump on them,
Oh,
and
Carl,
then you're gonna hear them
anybody on Steam,
screaming.
you can add me DMWJUNIOR. Am I supposed to just say that publicly? I don't know.
Carl Huber, what are the bundles about? Do I need those? You don't really necessarily need any of the bonus content. So, I mean, the game's not brand new at this point, but they do still update it. And there's cosmetic stuff that doesn't affect the game at all. And then there's some bonus, like character loadouts and weaponry and stuff that you don't have to have at all. The base game has everything you need to succeed. And it's not like it's a pay to win type thing. Like most of the stuff that comes with the base game has all the best classes and abilities and weapons and all that stuff.
Huh.
I mean, we're gonna lose pretty bad, but we'll have
that's most of the fun.
yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be any fun if we were breezing our way to the end. It's only fun when you get hanged from a pike and then I just go up the elevator anyway and say, "All right, Dave, we'll see you next time."
It's a good Friday night right there.
Yep. Brian had a narrow escape from that meth-addled chick in Green Bay, so he's used to surviving real-life danger. Well, yeah, actually, it's one of those games where it's good to have really good headphones with good spatial awareness because that's a big part of the game. Is the game will give you sound effect clues to when something's sneaking up on you or if someone's swinging a weapon at you.
Like a creeper.
Yeah. Well, like there's an assassin rat that it tries to jump on you, and if it jumps on you again, it'll eventually stab you to death, or a teammate comes to save you. And when an assassin spawns, you hear like a little rat voice going, "Ah, stabby," like that. And then you can, if you listen closely, if you have your sound turned up, you can hear it chittering around in the background, getting ready to pounce.
Oh, when you said hang him from pikes, it reminded me. I listened to one of these podcasts on Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
And I found out that when he'd hang people up on the pikes, it wasn't like he'd all the time like he'd jam it through you and he'd just hang you up there. They'd actually put you on it while you were alive, and it wasn't really sharp.
Yeah.
But they'd lube it up, and they'd put it in your butt, and then you just kind of sit on it until you sunk down, and the pike came out your mouth.
Yeah.
So that was pretty wild.
Yeah, I actually knew about that, and I'm really glad you brought that up.
Good. Yeah, it was shocking.
Yeah.
So the time we're living in isn't that bad, you know.
No.
Taxes suck, but
yes. Yeah, things there's a whole Louis C.K. bit about that where he's talking about how life is not so bad, and he says that, you know, in other places they have things to work. Like what we're worried about is like, oh man, I don't hope they don't keep me overtime today.
Yeah.
What they're worrying about over there is oh, I hope we don't get our heads chopped off today.
Yeah. And that's like the cool way to die. Like, yeah. That's fine.
So, I mean, all things being equal, we're not doing too bad.
No.
I've lost track of what the hell they're talking about in chat. They're
keeping up with us.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So anyway, the game you suggested first was Minecraft. My first suggestion was Vermintide 2. And you know, my attitude with Minecraft was I've never played it. I know it's been around forever. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask type situation. So I was just going to when you say it's time to play Minecraft, I was just going to jump in head first.
Yeah, I think that's the best way.
So I would strongly recommend Ditto for Vermintide 2. When it's time for us to have Vermintide night, maybe we get a couple of other people. I just assume you've never played the game before. That's fine.
They said Sea of Thieves a couple times. I downloaded that for the Xbox Live or whatever, and I never played it. I think it's like an online game, so I never started it. But if that one obviously seemed cool enough to me to download it.
Yeah.
I wish Minecraft was on Steam. It'd be just that easy to link up and load.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
It's not. Because I looked and there was some other Minecraft looking games on there, and I was like, what the hell is all this? Carl's downloading Warhammer, dude. That's it. We're gonna have 4. We got Carl. We can get Anarcho in here, and then there'll be you and me. Dude, we got our team. We're ready to go. We're ready to perform the heist.
And Carl will play it from now until then, and he'll just come in like a fucking boss.
Yeah. Well, somebody's gonna have to. I mean, like I said, I feel like to make it fair, I'll let all of you guys pick whatever character you want to play and whatever setup you want to do, and then I'll just pick whatever's left over. And I mean, we'll do a mission on like the lowest difficulty just for everyone to kind of get an idea of how to cooperate without accidentally shooting someone else's nuts off. Because by the way, that's a thing in the game. So in the bottom 2 difficulties, there's no friendly fire. In the higher 2 to 3 difficulties, there is friendly fire. You can't just throw grenades at your teammates' feet.
Frag out! Got your back.
Yeah, you can't do that in the higher difficulties. What character should I start with? So, dude, it's a wide open game. All the different characters and the different loadouts of each character play different roles on the team, have different strengths and weaknesses. It can be a lot to take in at first. However, if you're just playing it on the lowest difficulty just to unlock stuff, it's really whatever. I would recommend probably not playing the Bright Wizard first. So the Bright Wizard has the heat mechanic where if you use her spells too much, she'll explode. So unless you're good at managing your resources, maybe don't play the Bright Wizard as your first class. Because then if you are playing the Bright Wizard and you literally just combust, you'll know what happened. The Dwarf Ironbreaker is the best tank, but Kruber is another decent tank. The game's at Vermintide 2, Warhammer Vermintide 2, Lyle, is the game we're talking about. So it's the game where you're fighting all the rats, the Skaven, but you also fight some of the Viking-looking dudes, the Chaos people. Also, you occasionally run into monsters. So by that I mean, like, the regular infantry are not monsters. Monsters are huge. Like, they're the really tall-looking Chaos Demon or Giant Rat Ogre or Troll. Running into those is actually really epic. The music starts to play this really, like, hardcore gothic music, and the monster starts running around trying to eat your teammates. It's pretty dope.
Perfect. You know, I'm just tired.
Hi, Mary. Eating too much Taco Bell will make you explode. Yes, Ryan, that's correct. So don't eat too much Taco Bell and then play Vermintide 2. That would be a combination to has some shit in your pant. You don't want that.
Hey, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta roll.
Okay.
Be right back.
Draxtilian says, my son plays the first Vermintide. Jonathan, you got to get on here and play the second Vermintide with us. Can confirm, wanted Taco Bell Saturday. I've been shitting nonstop. Well, at least you got cleaned out now, so there you go. But we're gonna have to hit everybody with those links again, I think, because this is like our 3rd stream in the row where we've gotten like, what the hell is that? Oh, that was Dave stealing my chat function. We gotta get these links out there. So we gotta raise $30 so that we can buy Dave Vermintide 2. So he'll play with us. Yeah, it's like I haven't eaten corn since summer. Wow. So anyway, boy, we're 47 minutes into the stream and we basically haven't said or done anything. Isn't that awesome? I really am enjoying that. But we definitely don't need to have our third stream in the row where we literally don't raise a single cent for the program. So if you can donate to support the show so that we can buy Dave Vermintide 2, that's great. If you can't, just please like and share. Invite your friends. Tell them to come join the live broadcast here and shoot the shit with us. It is Monday night, so it is the It's Too Late community live stream after all. So this stream isn't really about what I want to talk about. This is about you guys. It's about what you guys want to talk about. So I'm looking over here in chat for you guys to tell me what you want to talk about. Please, comma says Alan. We're not talking about Alan, so. I don't have any friends. Yeah, you do. Everybody in here is your friend. We're all friends here. Harambe forever. Subscribe with Twitch Prime. How about that, dude? I don't know. Is that it? Because it still says we only have 10 subs. I don't know if that means it's because it hasn't updated yet, or if it's because we had another sub run out and then that sub is now here. But thank you so much, man, for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. You can't beat that. You nagged Harambe. But you do have friends, please, comma. Everybody here is your friend. I'm telling you, you know what? Playing Vermintide 2 would be so much freaking fun, I think, for this particular setup and for this particular group to witness, because it's high speed enough and high action enough that people aren't going to get bored, and it's pretty brutal and graphic, so you're going to hear lots of screaming and terror. So I think that's pretty good. Actually had to wait until the first sub ran out to resub. Yes, but that's the beautiful thing, though, is that as soon as that sub runs out, you get to use it again for free. I met Harambe in real life. Wow. Well, obviously he doesn't look the way you left him. Sorry to say. 420 hours of Destiny 2 since I got off the PlayStation. Ugh. I've never played Destiny or Destiny 2. I don't really have any. I'm going to have to talk to Dave about the best affordable gaming PC to save up for. You know, actually, I have not bought a PC in a long time. The last two computers I've had, I built. My previous computer that I ran everything with some years ago, started the show with, I built. Can you play Vermintide on a tablet? I strongly doubt it. It's kind of a hog. And the PC that I use now to run the whole home studio, everything from work to streaming to gaming to It's Too Late. I built this PC, and I think for me to go buy a computer off the shelf that has comparable stats to this one, I would have easily paid like another $1,000+. I just keep replacing parts on my PC. It's a Borg zombie PC. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. And you know what the thing is too, is that a lot of people are too intimidated by it to build their own PC, and I really promise you, it's actually not that hard. It's so much easier nowadays to go to wholesalers and buy the parts that you need individually, and there's so many guides out there now for everything you need to put your own tower together. So much easier now than it's ever been. Carl, that's actually true. That's what a perfect time for us to do this if we did it in the near future. 4-year anniversary of Warhammer Vermintide is tomorrow. So they're doing like a week-long anniversary thing. You know what? I might actually stream some of that this week, like on Thursday or something, just to like wet people's whistles. And if anyone wants to join me, they're welcome to do so. Legit, it's so much easier. Yeah, so Please Comma is totally right. It's so much easier than you'd think. Alan spends thousands of dollars on PC, but makes fun of me for spending thousands on RC cars. So first of all, when have I ever made fun of you for spending thousands on RC cars? I've never once made fun of you. I've brought up the fact that you do, but I have not made fun of you for doing it. Are you not doing guests on Thursdays anymore? I mean, it's totally a week to week basis. So I don't have a scheduling agent. I do everything myself. So if I don't have the time or whatever to go schedule a guest, then we don't. You know, and honestly, you know, we try to like the best guests in the most important segments are going to be on the Wednesday night show. It's too late. The Thursday night show being kind of more just kind of a longer form, just broken down conversation. I mean, there's definitely cool people to do that with, but you know, it's just the scheduling, and you know, not everybody is available at that time, and that's the time that we're doing it is Thursday night. Derek TV, I've spent $1,000 in the past decade, maybe keeping crap running. Well, there you go. So anyway, please, we'll absolutely have guests on Thursdays. It's just dependent on who's available and taking the time to work out the scheduling. Or I actually, believe it or not, and I mean, this is the Monday night It's Too Late community live stream, so I'm talking to the community. I had just messaged a different group of people earlier tonight and said, you know, give me some ideas of some fresh blood, some new guests who have never been on the show before that can help us kind of freshen things up a little bit. Different people, totally different people talking about totally different things. I'm all ears. I'm always open to inviting different kinds of people on the show. It is a late night show, so it doesn't have to be neckbeard Lawbert politics 24/7. It can be arts, it can be entertainment, it can be lots of things. Please, will be the guest. Yeah, Ryan, you've been volunteered by Ryan to just be the guest. Be the guest you want to see in the world. But you know, we had a couple of different people scheduled for Thursday nights, and both of those, one of them got postponed, and one of them basically got postponed indefinitely. So there was 2 different guests that we were going to have on Thursdays in the last few weeks that it didn't work out. And so that's why we kind of been a little bit without one. But I try not to talk too much about the shoulda, woulda, couldas, or if there's a scheduling conflict or a cancellation. That's why I try my best not to reveal in advance if and when we're going to have people and who they're going to be until it's already recorded, just so that, you know, people don't get disappointed or whatever, because shit happens. Please gave out 1 community sub gift. You're the top donor in subs for this month now with your 1 gift. How about that? Who did it go to? He gave you the sub to Liberty Late Night. No, not Liberty Late Night. No. They can sub on their own. God damn it. Oh, you did the random thing where it just gifted 1 to somebody in the chat, and it gives it to Liberty Late Night. Here you go. This is what I think about that. If I can find it. There we go. That's what I think about that right there. No, we're definitely not going to be interviewing Jen Psaki on the show. I'm pretty sure she's not going to come on. I actually sent out a few emails earlier today to some people to be on the show in the coming weeks. I'm sure that they all will be. But a lot of those people are people in my wheelhouse, some of my friends, people who've been on the show before. So they're not brand new guests. But they're guests that haven't been on in a while. So I'm up for suggestions of brand new guests, people you've never seen on the show before, for people who have followed us for years. I'm all for some new guests. And like I said, it doesn't have to all be political. It can be different things. So I'll definitely keep my eyes open for any suggestions. I think Dave died. I think Dave's gone. So that's a shame. You ever interview Jess Mears? No, I don't know who that is. It's the Rapture. Yeah, and it got Dave first. We're all still here, you guys. But not Dave. What does that say about us? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the fact that our viewership is going up when there's now we've been on for almost an hour and have literally not said or done a damn thing, and we have more people watching the stream than like the last 3 or 4. Ask Dave about her. I think she was on with Dave and Mary a while back. Okay, I'll ask. The Wabi Sabi guy says, "Well, good. I didn't miss anything. You really haven't." Dave was here, and then now he's AFK. Yeah, that does count as a Twitch sub. I just haven't updated. Yeah, so it did because earlier someone subbed and I didn't know if we were still at 10 or if it updated to 11. Now it says we're at 11. So let me update that. There you go. We're up to 11. But yeah, it did count. I'll wear Groucho glasses and come on as Swole Keasley. What's it? Wasn't Homeboy wanting a trade from Buffalo? What's his name? Cole Beasley. Wasn't he asking for a trade from Buffalo? I read that somewhere. So anyway. So yeah, I mean, once again, I mean, this stream is for you guys. So you guys tell me what topics you'd like to discuss, if you'd like to come on and join the show. Right now we're taking donations to buy Dave Warhammer Vermintide 2 so I can force him to play with me. We're also taking suggestions for not only topics but also for some guests, for some potential new guests to come on It's Too Late. So yeah, I'm all about that. Another ads are going to play in like 7.5 minutes, so I know you guys are really excited about that. Make a Vermintide tracker in the top corner. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, we've got the donation tracker in the bottom left. Aaron's also taking donations for a PC so that Aaron can play with us. That's also true. It's not a brand new game, Aaron, and you can definitely turn the settings down. So it's not like you have to have a multiple $1,000 PC to play it, but it is a beast of a game. So just something to keep in mind. Yeah. I mean, I could load it up and play like anytime I want to, but it's not as fun to play like by myself. And I don't want to just jump into a game with a bunch of random normies who are going to be DSers. Wait, what game? I want to play games with homies. We're recruiting people to play Warhammer Vermintide 2 with me and Dave. Vermintide 2 is on Steam. It's a 4-person co-op first-person shooter type game. It's similar to the Left 4 Dead series, but it takes place in the Warhammer fantasy universe. It's pretty dope. Draxtillion, close friends with a philosophy. Yeah, you've told me this. I already know. Or are you telling everyone else? He should. I don't know what time zone he is in, but he ought to come on our Thursday night show so that we have more time to talk than just like 20 minutes. Co-op FPO, dude, that's my kind of shit. Yeah, so go check it. You know what? I ought to just find a freaking link. So that people can just go click on the link and look at the. Here, I'll give you the link to it on Steam. But it is a brutal game. It's one of those games where the higher difficulties are very difficult, and it does genuinely require somebody on the team needs to know what the hell they're doing. So that's me, but I feel like fucking around. But you know, fucking around and getting by this, you know, seat of your pants. That's like. That's how it's mostly fun. Aaron says, I want to play Minecraft with Dave and Alan too. I've never played Minecraft. That's totally on Dave. It was his suggestion to make me play Minecraft, even though I've literally never played it before. And I agreed. I said I would do it. It's just a matter of finding the right time. Oh, he's in Central Time? Well, there you go. He should, well, I was mostly asking because I know he's a little bit older guy, and like, you know, the show's not exactly early in the afternoon or anything. Kind of a late show. I'm getting all these notifications on Twitch or on Twitter. Did somebody call me out or something? Oh. Well. Anyway, it's almost too late. Yes, correct. Guys, I don't know if Dave's coming back. I think I think he's done. But anyway, it was a good run. He did all right. Yeah, but give me some more ideas. Give me some more ideas from for guests. Yeah, Carl says past my bedtime already. Yeah, I mean, you know, thing about doing the gaming stream is that it's either going to have to be on the weekend to accommodate people, and it'll be another stream on top of the stuff we already do, or it's going to, what I would probably prefer is that it takes the place of either the Monday or Thursday night stream. So instead of having the Monday night community live stream that week, we have a game night. Or instead of having it's way too late on Thursday, we have game night. I'm leaning towards doing that. It'll kind of depend on what everybody else wants to do. But if we can get everybody to commit to a game night, like on a Monday night, or a Thursday night, then we'll definitely do it. In all seriousness, if you picked up some niche internet celebs, you'll pick up some new viewers. You know, the thing is that, and it's kind of the same deal with the gaming too, which is part of getting different people and fresh blood in here is me wanting to find things I'm interested in, because it is my show after all, and finding things that I'm interested in, and then saying this to you guys, like, hey guys, check out these things that I'm interested in. Let me know if you're interested in this as well. But you also run the risk of bringing in people and they're not going to stay. Like if we had a show dedicated to some random person or cause that has nothing to do with me, it's nothing I'm interested in, I'm never going to be interested in it, then those people will show up for that one interview and then they'll never be back. Or you run into the situation where you have your normie type people who they'll watch one thing of yours and they'll be like, oh, that's cool. You know, here's an upvote. I'll tune in. And then they'll come back next week, and next week we'll be saying or doing something that they feel strongly against, and all of a sudden we have a new downvote guy that just goes through downvoting all of our videos. Dan Smots of The System is Down podcast. If he invites me on his show, then he can come on this show. That's my rule for podcasters. For 99% of people who have a podcast are boring and useless and are just regurgitating what they heard someone else say. I say that with all the love in the world. So I have that rule specifically for content creators. If you're a content creator and you're somebody that I already really like what you do, like you're a great musician or a writer or whatever, then if it's something I'm interested in, then I'll just have them on and say, hey, check this out. I really like this. But otherwise, it has to be a home and home, just like college sports. We do basically we'll have a two-part conversation with one half of it being on It's Too Late and the other half of it being on their show. So if he would be up for that, that's cool. I don't know the guy personally, but if anyone else does and they want to put us in touch, that's fine. That goes for pretty much all podcasters. Is I generally am not interested in podcasters, but if they want to more or less have a two-part conversation where we take turns on each program, we'll do that for publicity's sake. It's funny. I've had a number of people on It's Too Late that are way more popular and have way bigger reach than I do. And some of those people have invited me on their shows, of which I'm incredibly grateful. But again, even when you know that there's a lot of overlap between your audiences, generally speaking, you only get a bump for like that 1 week. 99% of those people never come back. It's just how it is. Get Alex Jones on. So you know what? If you can research a reliable means of contacting Alex Jones, I don't mean filling out a form somewhere. I mean actually getting an email to his desk, then I will invite him on the show. I'm dead serious. We've had people on the show already that again are huge compared to us, and I've always been incredibly grateful for their time. I know they don't owe me anything, but I also find that if you speak professionally, a lot of people are perfectly content to come on and talk about themselves. People love to talk about themselves. So it's not impossible to get some pretty big guests. Jamie Paul says, how about McAfee? That might be a little difficult. Might be a little, the thing is that I actually had spoken to McAfee a long time ago, right after we first started doing It's Too Late and stopped doing the gold standard. I had talked to McAfee about coming on and then just ultimately just never got it scheduled. Obviously it's a little late now. I do kind of regret not being more attentive with following up and getting that on the calendar, but it is what it is. I have one. It's 3 degrees of separation. You have one what? A connection to somebody? Holy shit, that game is a thick boy. Download will be done tomorrow morning. Yeah, Vermintide 2 is a gross game, man. It's pretty serious fucking game. Oh, we're talking about Alex Jones. If you've got some sort of chain of communication to Alex Jones, then hit me up. We'll figure it out. If it's reliable and we can get a message to him, we will. I mean, I'm perfectly content to do that shit. I don't care. I think we'll have a hell of a time. Like I said, I sent out a few emails today. A couple I've already gotten back from people who will schedule a sit down with us. Speaking of that, I'm going to reply to one really quick. All right. So anyway, sorry about that. I was just writing somebody back who's going to be on the show here in the next few weeks. I'm a shitty gamer, but I'm a top tier memer, dude. That's what's beautiful about Vermintide 2 is having some shitty teammates is just makes it that much more hilarious. Really bad gaming, really good entertainment. Geez, Alan. Geez, Alan, what? What did I do? That's the best kind of Twitch gaming video. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be hilarious. The video that we're going to make when we put our goon squad together is going to be freaking hilarious. There's going to be so much screaming and death. It's going to be, people are going to love it.
I see I didn't miss anything.
No, you haven't missed nothing. We got a new Twitch sub though.
Oh, cool.
So we're $2 closer to buying Vermintide 2 for you. I think we've got a few people in the chat downloading the game. Actually, I think we're going to end up having a whole team of people to scream and get mad and yell at each other and quit.
Oh, was I getting raptured?
Yeah, some people were laboring under the misapprehension that the rapture happened and you got taken, but we were all left here.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, Dave, you're the new Twitch sub because someone in chat gifted a sub, just to an anonymous person, and it went to Liberty Late Night.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means someone gifted a sub in the chat, and it just it goes to a random person, and the random person was Liberty Late Night.
Really?
Yeah, you won. You won the sweepstakes. Neat. Yeah. So now you get a chocolate-covered banana emote that doesn't mean anything wrong.
Oh
yeah, you get that too. You get personable and problematic. Those are going to be pretty dope here in a couple nights.
Oh, wow, look at that.
I hope our audience takes notice of the new emotes so that on Wednesday they can sort of keep us in line, you know. Yeah,
Neat.
It's too late. Harambe says, "Hey Dave, can you hook Alan up with contact info for Jess Mears if you have it? He's looking for new and different people to interview."
Oh.
She's not an LP person, is she?
She is.
Okay, never mind. She's out. We don't do LP stuff. That's for faggots.
She was working on Jorgensen's campaign.
Oh, Jesus. Then she's beyond not being on the show. I actively want to destroy her. Good God.
She's cool though.
Yeah, well, make better life choices.
Oh.
Don't work on Jorgensen camp. She wasn't the one running the social media, was she?
Oh, what was she doing? I'm not sure what she was doing.
That's pretty much the only worst thing you can tell me about her. If she was running JoJo's social media, then God. Hello, mate. Hey, buddy. I love how he's discovering these things. Oh, my bad. Don't interview her about Jorgensen then. Yeah, now
she's doing other things now. I can't remember what she's doing now.
I mean, I hope so. I hope she's not still working on the Jorgensen campaign. Yeah, I feel like that didn't go too well. What are you talking about? Boy, ain't that the question of the evening.
Yeah.
Well, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to raise $30. Actually, we're trying to raise. I tell you what. Let's just go ahead and raise $3 million. But of that $3 million, 30 is going to go to buying a copy of Warhammer Vermintide 2 for Dave.
Yeah.
Actually, I tell you what. If
Aim
somebody,
yeah.
I mean this, Dave. If somebody donates us $3 million, I'll give you $1 million.
Wow. Wow.
I'm serious. I would.
Okay. All right, chat. You heard him.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to step up?
Yeah, it's gonna step. Yeah, like, ooh, he has to do it now, and I'm like, oh shoot, I only have 2 million left over. Darn. You got me. He's a generous king. I am. I tell you what, actually, if we can raise $3 million by the end of June 4th, which is kind of like our annual live show / big annual fundraiser. That's like our single biggest fundraiser of the year. If we can raise $3 million for that fundraiser, I will give $1 million to Dave, and I will buy Aaron a gaming PC.
Probably a really nice one, too.
Yeah. Aaron's probably thinking, fuck that, give Dave the gaming PC. But sorry, we've made our... Government will rob half before you get it. Not if you just don't declare it. I mean, just give it to me in crypto.
What they don't know can't hurt you.
If you give me that $3 million, I can convert it to 6 by the end of the month. Well,
$6?
Yes. It's $3 million. It does say 6, not 6 million. That's true. I'll convert it to 6. Swole Keesley wants to have $1 million for his car. What the hell are you driving, Ryan? I'll take a PC. If I got money, you'd never hear from me again. Oh, I see how it is, Aaron. Aaron's the kind of guy who, if he gets his bag, he just leaves all of us. He's done. He's out. Follow me for more money laundering tips. Yeah, so Dave, while you were gone, we've decided we're playing Vermintide 2. It's either going to be on a Monday or a Thursday. Okay. We're going to have a whole team.
Okay.
So we just have to get someone to buy it for you. And Arco says Warhammer Vermintide 2 Collector's Edition is $9 on... I don't know what on is. I can't... It's blanked out.
Yeah.
But if you're not buying it on Steam, you have to find out if you can still play with people. Because... They got to be on Steam. If I get the bag, I'm going off grid. This has never been a secret. Okay, but for you to go off grid, you don't need like all 3 million to go off grid. You can still give a big chunk of that to us, I think, and still be perfectly fine off grid. Oh, you're from Argentina, so you know how to launder. Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't need any advice then. That's great. And Arco says it's a Steam key. I buy there all the time. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Well, in that case, yeah. I think we're pretty close to having our team together here. Oh, we got a donation. Check this out. Yep, it's happening, Dave. Sucks to be you.
It seems like a stressful game.
Oh, it's a very stressful game. I mean, it's not very stressful if you just run down the street just flailing your arms until someone shivs you in the back. It's not very stressful then. Oh, but if you're trying...
That's my boog plan.
Yeah. If you want to just... Yeah, if you just want to... If you want to do it that way, it's not stressful. It'll be very stressful for the rest of us who want to win.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, Aaron. Aaron's trying to call, and I don't have time for all this. Give me a second. We got $5 from Seth Boudreau. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Boudreau? Seth? Who says...
It's not fancy. That's what I remember.
Okay. Seth Boudreau, who says $5 to watch Dave get wrecked on Warhammer. Well, the people have spoken.
So I'm on Loco number 5 now.
Oh, yeah?
Which isn't like a 5th Four Loco, but it's the one after the Four Loco, the first 4th.
What? Okay, there's
Loco
Aaron.
math is weird. Yeah.
What happened to you? Are you still here?
I think on screen.
Where'd your video go? I'm just getting a Liberty Late Night logo. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's probably because Aaron just joined the call. Mm-hmm. So everything's all whack now.
Yeah. It's a whack doodle. Excuse me.
Wow. Aaron, are you still there?
I am. I think I'm voice only. I was planning on it because I'm not putting on a damn shirt.
Okay, well we don't expect that of you. I just want to get Dave's camera back so that if I lower Alan Cam, there's Dave and not a giant blue S. But we'll leave you voice only. The audience can hear you though.
Yeah, just imagine a bald guy with a beard.
All right. Um,
All right, so I
Dave.
called so I could tell you a story, and then I'll hang up.
Okay, hold on just a second, Aaron.
I'm working on it.
Anarcho says Dave he's going to send you a Vermintide 2 Steam key, but he needs your Steam account email address.
Who that?
Anarcho Zero needs to find you on Steam, and he can send you a Vermintide 2 Steam key.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Anarcho, help Dave out. What does he need to send you?
DMWJUNIOR.
DMWJUNIOR.
Yeah. M.
Yeah, DMW
Yeah.
Junior. So that's just like your name.
Yeah.
So okay, well, Anarcho, it's probably going to be up to you to like locate Dave.
Find me.
Yeah,
I'm
just
lost.
find him.
I'm on my
Yeah.
second floor loco, so yeah. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
locate myself.
All right,
Shit.
that's fine. Okay, Aaron, what's the story?
All right. So, I used to have this page on Facebook called Tales from the Wasteland. And whenever there was something interesting that happened on my daily route as a mail carrier, I'd write about it in like a medieval way.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. I loved it. Fuck you, Mark, for killing my page along with my Facebook account. But anyway, so there I was delivering mail, and I had a certified letter for this lady. And I knock on the door, and nobody answers. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I notify, leave it, go on about my day. I get about 3 streets away, and this big black SUV pulls up, blocking me in like straight FBI raid going on. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then this lady pops out of the vehicle and all aggressively is like, do you have this? Like shaking the notice at me. And I'm like, yes, I do. She's like, do you know what it is? And I'm like, no, but I'm going to guess because it comes from the Kansas lottery, it's probably a check. She's like, it's $2,000 I won off a $2 scratcher. And the first thought that went through my mind is, why the fuck are you telling anybody you have that kind of money in my hands? First of all, I'm holding your money and you're already telling me what it is. And then she's like, I want to give you a hug. Now, you might not know this about me, but I am not a hugger. In fact, I abhor contact with people I don't know. So we do the signing of the stuff, and I give her the check, and then she just reaches up and starts pawing me. And I'm like, no, lady, no. If you want to show your gratitude to me, give it to me in a monetary form. 10% of your winnings, I'd even take 1%. Give me $200. Just don't fucking touch me. Anyway, that's my story about being pulled over like an FBI raid and then sexually molested at work.
Did you file a complaint?
No, but I told my boss about it, and he's like, gross. You let her touch you? It's like, I didn't have a choice, man. She just grabbed me.
Was she hot?
No, she's like, look like she done meth every day of her life since her 30s, and she's probably in her 60s.
Oh, so we know where that $2,000 is going then.
Yeah. I mean, she was so happy, like it was a life-changing amount of money. And I'm just like, lady, this is like a situation-changing amount of money, not a life-changing amount of money.
Yeah.
And plus, you're just going to be up for the next week straight after you go buy a bunch of crystal with it.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah. So anyway, that's my story. I didn't want to type it all out, so I called.
All right. Well, thank you for that, and subscribe to PewDiePie.
There you go.
Yes, and use your Twitch Prime subs to It's Too Late with Alan Mosley.
Yes. And get 30% off your CBD needs at Pat Crest Botanicals. It's patcrestbotanicals.com, promo code It's Too Late.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, I made a huge order yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm digging. All right, so I had like a pinched nerve or something going on in my shoulder, and after I started taking the gummies, my body relaxes so much when I sleep
Mm-hmm.
that's gone. That pain is all gone. So glowing review for them.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
That is.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm gonna add that. I actually need to make them a commercial. So instead of us doing our little bit on the show, like actually in one of the commercial breaks, replace it with a commercial for them specifically. And I should add what you just said to the commercial. Have a little testimonial in there.
Yeah.
Please,
It's
comma says, which
great.
gummies did you take? Are you talking about the Delta 8 ones?
Yeah, it's the nighttime gummies, which are Delta 8 and CBD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. I'm sure if you did, I'm sure I'm going to get a message from Michael Pickens to say, "Hey, somebody placed an order." So I mean, he's a real go-getter. Every single time someone from our community uses my promo code, I get a message from him saying, "Hey, we got another order." So I'm very happy to be partnered with Pat Crest Botanicals.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some on my vacation and let my girlfriend, who's really real,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let her try it too because she has difficulties falling asleep too. So
Yeah.
maybe I can get you another customer using that It's
Yeah.
Too Late promo code for 30% off.
Well, that helps to support the show.
Botanicals.com.
Yeah, we love that. I like how we keep on dropping the product name and the link and the promo code in natural conversation the way the sociopaths on TV do. like how they do
Well,
in the commercial.
It is a god tier percent off, man. You
Yeah.
don't see 30%. I mean, like if you see 30% off on something, it's like for somebody's NordVPN ad or something, and it's
Mhm.
like you're spending $500 on the product anyway. So 30% is quite a bit, but not in the overall scheme of things. But
Mhm.
when you've got almost $150 cart and it cuts it down to $100,
Yeah.
that's huge savings for a poor like me.
Yeah, that's if there's anything this show is about, it's about helping the poors. And by the
Yeah.
poors, I mean us, ourselves.
Oh yeah. If you're not looking out for yourself, who's looking out for you?
Yeah,
Nobody.
this whole program is just rounding up all the poors in boxcars, if you will, and hitching them all onto our wagon. We're all going to be less poor together. And Arco Zero says, "Hey Dave, check your Twitch DM." I think he's Dave. I think he's got some pics for you.
Hey,
Or is
wait a second. I'm the only one allowed to yell at Dave to check his DMs. That's
okay.
my shtick.
Sorry, my bad. I don't even know if Dave's still here.
Oh, I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, check your DMs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
All right, Aaron.
I'm gonna go back to threatening to mute people. So.
All right, buddy. I appreciate it. Good effort.
No problem. I hope you enjoyed my story. It probably sounds better in my head than it's coming out of my mouth.
No, I think the story was fine. I think what we're lacking is I need to have a little graphic that says like on the phone, colon, and then
Oh yeah.
because otherwise, like if people just tuned in just now, they're like what the hell is Alan listening to? Who is that? Who's talking?
Is this raspy voiced asshole?
Yeah, that's exactly what they were thinking. Who's this raspy voiced asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your service, Aaron.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go back and enjoy the rest of the show now that doesn't
All right.
have me on.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Aaron said he's going to go enjoy the rest of the show, but I'm pretty sure when he said enjoy in hard quotations and show in hard quotations. Oh, hey, Dave. What's up?
Hi.
I was worried about you there for a second.
Oh yeah, I had to like totally shut down the Skype and restart it.
Oh,
Got
that's
weird.
gay. Did you get your enjoy, Aaron says.
Or enjoy.
Did you get your code and your DMs?
I don't know.
It's on your Twitch DMs.
Oh.
I think he messaged you. He messaged Liberty Late Night on Twitch.
Oh. Let me see what it is.
Look, if you
locos are hitting now.
yeah, like look, Dave, if you want to get your free stream keys, you gotta wade through some dick pics. That's just the trade-off.
I guess.
Yeah, look, there as Thomas Sowell always says, there are no solutions. There's only trade-offs. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm really proud of Aaron being brave enough to come on and share his Me Too moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People should come on.
Yeah. Just people should come on.
Yeah. Random
talk
people.
about-
I've done that on a live stream on all the platforms. I just threw out a Zoom link, and I'm
Mhm.
like, anybody want to come on? And it was like a school lunchroom. Just everybody
Yeah.
yelling over each other.
Yeah. So long story short, that's why we will never do that. Never ever. I'm perfectly content to let anyone who wants to come on the Monday night show to come on and say hello, but they have to actually say, "Ooh, me, I want to come on," and then I will message them the link. We're not just pasting the link in the chat. That's no good. All right, well,
Yeah.
so this is what do we have left to do before we're ready to go on Wednesday? Is it just the desk 2 and finale, or is it just the finale?
Yeah. I think just the whole show.
Oh, just redo the whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's where we were at.
But I thought we already did the first half of the show. Like we redid it.
For Wednesday?
Yeah, like we redid the buttons.
Oh, I thought you meant the show itself.
No, the show's fucked. There's nothing to be done to save the show. I'm talking about just the buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was after Desk 2, like the transitions after that.
Okay. Well, this will be a good week to do it then, since we don't have any actual content. Maybe we should be doing this on stream. Maybe next week we just connect right at 8:00 and we just start the stream, and then we just set up the whole show and then go back to monologue and do it. Just do the whole thing live. Police Comma says, when did the $25 happen? Well, actually, we got a donation for $5. Seth was wanting to chip in to Dave's demise, and then we got an anonymous donation of $20. So the anonymous person did not want to be called out on stream, but I can only assume that what they held in their heart was ambivalence and and they really just want to see Dave be shanked by a rat. We haven't raised anywhere near as much money as on the streams where we talk about Dave getting shanked by a rat person.
Yeah, so that sells.
Please Comment says, how do you give an anonymous donation? The way you do it is you just give a donation and you put in the chat, I don't want this read out. And me not being a piece of shit, I actually obey your wishes. As opposed to, I've been on streams before where the streamer will say, and we get a $20 donation from Timmy who says, please don't read my name out. Like I've seen streams where that happens. So I don't do that. I always like check it out ahead of time before I run my mouth. Could somebody inform Ryan that the whole point of the viewer mail post is you post a single question, not just all the questions? Ryan, come on, man. Just everybody gets one. I guess he's giving us some to choose from. I like the raspberry gummies flavor. The lemon flavor just tastes like eating a weed nugget. Well, as long as it works, I guess. I really didn't. I didn't pay that much attention to the taste. What were you saying, Dave?
If they create an account for something.
Oh.
All right.
Like a Steam account?
No, it's something different. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah. If the hardest thing you have to do is figuring out how to get the CD key to work, then the stream's going to go great. I will say this, so in that game you can block, you can dodge, and you can die. Those are the three options you have when confronted with an opponent. And what doesn't work on that game is just constantly swinging your weapons. Like, you think like some old school games where it's like you think of like the old Mortal Kombat games where you're like, I'm not going to duck and dodge. I'm just going to run forward and just spam, uppercuts until I win. So that doesn't work in Vermintide 2. That's a quick way to get shanked. It's like dodgeball. Yes, correct. It is like dodgeball. Well, this has been a fun stream, I think. There's been a whole lot of talk about all the fun we're going to have in the future, not all the fun we're going to have right now. I mean, my viewer mail questions are just button mashing. Yeah, you can't do Swole, you can't button mash on Vermintide 2. That gets you shanked. Yeah, but it's definitely going to be a fun night. We get a 4-person team. It's going to be a hell of a night. Oh, I just heard a Steam notification.
Oh.
Is there a way to send viewer mails outside of the Facebook? Because I don't have the Facebooks. Yes. So if people were really dying to send me a viewer mail to my email, they could do so at our email address that we advertise on every week's show. It's info@alanmosley.tv. I actually have people write me all the time saying, I need to email you something. I don't know how to reach you. You don't have your email address anywhere, except for every single week on the show. Other than that, my email address isn't out there. So you can either email it to me or you can do Twitter. I think, please, you're on Twitter. So you can tweet at Alan Mosley TV. Dear Alan and Dave, and then a question. So that would be that's how Craig Ferguson used to do it. He was on Twitter at Craigie Ferg, and people would tweet the questions because he called the segment tweets and emails. So people absolutely can use the Twitters to send me questions at Alan Mosley TV. The site mentions the sorcerer's email address. Now, fuck that. That's not going to help you. The website's not even completed. The website's basically useless because it has never been finished after all this time. So info@alanmosley.tv or Twitter @AlanMosleyTV if you're not on Facebook. Fax Alan your viewer mail questions. Yes, we'll get a fax line handy just for viewer mail questions. If I still had my printing company, I actually did have a fax line there. and I would totally be giving out the fax number for people to fax me viewer mail questions. I would do that. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 43 minutes. Open a printing company to get a fax number. No, I did that already. Those days are behind me. I lost my entire 20s and the tips of 2 of my fingers. I'm good on being a print man. Being a printer is a dangerous job, Dave. It will send you Craig Ferguson style tweet pages and you'd have to physically read them out. I used to do that. In the very beginning of It's Too Late, I used to actually make note cards and have the note cards like a lot of late night people do. And I quit doing it because it's just more work. Like, why am I using props on this damn show? Nobody cares. And I quit using props and just started putting a laptop or a monitor on the corner of my desk outside of the camera angle just so that I can read everything. Also, I got old and I can't read what's across the room anymore. I can only read it right here in my face. You're white, so KKK customers aren't even dangerous. Oh, look at Dave. Oh, you've got it, dude. That's sick. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, it's over now, dude.
So now I'm not allowed to play this until we play it?
Okay.
That's fine.
You know what? Let's do that. I'm not playing Minecraft. You don't play Vermintide until we play. So let's spend less. We're not going to spend any mental bandwidth on worrying about the game. We're only going to worry about finding a time to play it.
All right. So I will install it and then we'll pick a day. So please comment wants to know what day because we have to pick a day.
Okay. So I think we were discussing this a little bit when you ran out earlier. So.
No more props except human furniture.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks, Mike. No more props except for human furniture. Glad you could be here, Mike. Mike, you're on YouTube. Get on Twitch. We need you to watch ads so I could make 2 cents at a time. All right. So anyway, Dave, what we were discussing earlier is that basically we have 2 options. Either A, we're picking a day on the weekend when maybe that's convenient for folks. Or we're replacing... Sorry, I switched to my camera because this was becoming unsettling. All right. Or instead, we replace one of the week streams with a gaming stream. Like instead of doing a Monday night thing, we do a game night. Or instead of doing a Thursday night thing, we do a game night. So it's one or the other. We either replace one of the days of the week with a game night, or we do a game night on the weekend. But that makes us have to do another stream. I'm open to I'm open to whatever.
Oh, I zoned out.
I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just switched the camera. Dave just had a stroke, you guys, so we're probably postponing Vermintide 2 night for a little while. Please Comma says, I vote game night on Monday or Thursday. So I'm kind of there. I kind of say that we pick one of the nights of the week that we're already doing something, and we hijack that night for a game night, and then we just have to get a 4-man team, and we're good to go.
And I will set it aside as I'm doing a thing, so I will be there.
Yeah, it's the good.
Right now, I only commit to Wednesdays, but Mondays and Thursdays I'm kind of if I'm available. It's a lot of streaming.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've sort of kind of been thinking about scaling back just because the streams haven't really been particularly lucrative lately. This stream has been great. Last week I did one thing on the weekend, nobody was there. And then last Thursday night there was basically nobody there. Wednesday we did the show. The show went well.
Yeah.
And then the previous before that Monday, there was like nobody there. So yeah. So I don't know. Maybe this is the answer. Maybe the answer is that we hijack one of those streams to make it a game night, and maybe people will be more entertained by the screaming / crying. Could you have a reunion show? Who are we having a reunion with?
Yes, it is Swole.
Vermintide 2, yes. We're gonna do Vermintide 2. Do you have the option to bring former guest hosts back on? Well, the only people who have ever guest hosted the show are David Mary and Mike Maharry.
Oh, did Mike Maharry do a show?
Mike Maharry has been the guest host before. In one of our live shows, he sat at the desk and I was the guest.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. I think that's what we're doing June 4th. I think I'm just gonna sit in the corner and do nothing, and you just sit at the desk and.
Oh, I thought we decided that you're gonna stay at home and we're just gonna wheel in a TV.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna hook you. You actually when you're heading out there, swing by my place. I'll give you a thumb drive that has my message on it, and you just load that up. Yeah. You know what, please? I love Mike Maharry's one of my best friends. I love Mike Maharry, but Maharry's had a lot going on in his life the last several months.
Yeah.
And so it's hard for us to plan to do, like, we used to hang out and do stuff all the time. It's hard for us to do that right now. And he's working on it. He's renovating a new house. However, Mike and his wife Cynthia will be at Bon Aqua for the 4th annual It's Too Late live show June 4th. So if you want to meet the Maharrys, you got to come June 4th.
I'm subscribed to that Godarchy podcast. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Godarchy. I've been a guest on Godarchy twice, which really says something about.
That's weird.
It is weird.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Hey, wait a minute. What's that supposed to mean?
I guess you want to get all sides.
Not only have I been a multiple time guest on the Godarchy podcast, the first appearance I was on that show, he made the statement, quote, "I would put your morals up against anybody's."
I like that.
Yeah. Which just shows you how little Mike knows me, I guess. That was back before we understood that I'm chaotic evil. Yeah. So.
I don't know. I'm one of those gullible people that think that everybody's, good at the base of it, and they work the system or deal with their life as it's been dealt to them.
Mm-hmm. Swole Keesley says, "I guess I need a PC." You
another one.
You really do. I've been trying to talk Ryan into set aside the money that he would spend on like the next 2 or 3 projects or RC cars, and instead spend it on a nice little home office.
Oh yeah, those things can't be cheap.
No. Well, I mean
You save up like $2,000 or something. You got a beast of a PC.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we basically got a whole team right now, because I think Anarcho was gonna play with us, so that would be 3 people. It's
like you're building your heist team.
And Carl said he would play. So we have 4. There's 5 characters in the game, but you can only play as a team of 4.
Yeah.
So that's 4 people right there. But it would be nice to have 1 or 2 other people that might be interested in playing, like as alternates. Just so that we.
Could you imagine if this was our heist team? Man, we go straight to jail.
Oh yeah, we just don't even bother.
Right away.
Yeah, don't even go to the bank. Just go to the jail. Just drop us off at prison. Yeah, you know what? Seriously, you guys are gonna love this game. I've played the game a lot. I know where to go and I know what to do. So it's kind of like everyone could just follow me, or what I think is more fun is I follow you guys.
I'd probably be too good at this game. Yeah, give the rats a chance.
Yeah, right. I'm actually gonna make one of you guys on point, and we'll just follow you.
Wouldn't be fun for my teammate.
Yeah, exactly, Lyle. Well, see, Lyle, I'm pretty.
It's really considerate of him.
I mean, I'm pretty good at the game, but I'm gonna intentionally throw to make the rest of the team have to work hard.
I see this being fun.
Oh, it's It's gonna be it's gonna be the reverse of what you said earlier, Dave. What's gonna happen is that we're gonna be attacked by our first horde. The horns are gonna sound, and then all the enemies are gonna start swarming us, and you're gonna be like, "This game's really stressful. What do we do?" And out of the corner of your eye, you're gonna see my characters just hunched in the corner, just watching,
I don't know. Let's find out.
just watching you guys play. Just maybe occasionally stabbing a random passerby, but they're just like, "No, Dave, looks like you're doing good. You got it."
So it's just mash buttons. Just,
Mashing buttons is a good way to lose in Vermintide 2. Yeah, no, so I was talking about this earlier. You might have missed that part too. You can mash buttons to just flail your weapons at the enemies, and that'll kill weak people for sure. But that's a quick way to get killed. Like, you have to learn the dodge and block mechanics, otherwise you won't make it very far. Because there are ranged weapons, but it's very heavily melee focused. So if you don't know how to dodge and block and parry, you're not going to make it. I mean,
sounds fun.
you could try to just use a gun all the time, but I mean, you'll run out of ammunition eventually, and you'll be.
Oh yeah.
Because there's not a ton of ammunition in the game, or arrows or bullets or whatever you're using. There are guns in the game, but it's Warhammer Fantasy, so the guns are like, there's like a flintlock pistol or a flintlock rifle. So like you're gonna shoot once and then have to reload, and there's 100 rats. So like do the math. Can you hook a PC up to your 65-inch TV and use it as a monitor? Yes, you can.
Yes. Yep. I've done that.
Shit's
forever.
dope.
Dude, I was hooking PCs up to TVs before it was like flat screens. Like I had them up to CRTs.
Yeah.
I had like the special adapter. You couldn't read any of the text, but you could game.
Yeah.
Like I was so ahead of the curve. And then like my line of technology hit, and I'm like, I'm not learning anything after this point. Like I always have like a PC hooked up to my TV. Like everybody's like, why don't you have a Fire Stick? And I'm like, because I don't know what that is, and I don't want to learn. I'll just hook a computer up to it.
You totally can, but it's not as great as you'd think with the mouse and keyboard since you're so close. Well, so like if I'm playing a game that's really serious, like Vermintide 2, then I'll have my primary monitor right here on the edge of the desk, and I can sit, this far away, and I have good visual frame or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna have to change something on my setup, like maybe move my camera off to the side or something, because obviously the camera would be blocked by my monitor if it was sitting right here. But I need my monitor right here because the game's way too stressful for me to not be like zoned in. What are you doing over there?
I'm just fixing this scene.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
That's all my screens.
My TV broke 2 years ago, and I just hotwire it when I have to turn it on. There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Some jumper cables on there.
Yeah. That right there is somebody who's going to survive World War III right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. LED TVs need to be put into game mode, otherwise you get a bit of lag. So I remember, do you remember that game Rock Band? There was Guitar Hero and then there was Rock Band. And Rock Band had
you got the drum set and everything, yeah.
So I played Rock Band a lot when it came out back in the day. I was actually I played Rock Band too much, we'll put it that way. But it was one of those games where obviously timing, rhythm was everything, right? So if you plug whatever TV or whatever you plugged it up to, you had to you had to calibrate it, because if it's off at all, then you're fucked. Rock Band was dope. That's another one of those things where if all of this had come like 10 years sooner, then that's the type of shit I would be doing on stream.
Yeah, if we could figure that out, like sync it up over space, and it'd be fun.
Yeah, I wish I still had Rock Band. I actually had a Wii. I had a Nintendo Wii, and I had Rock Band on Nintendo Wii, and is pretty sick. So I don't know. Like I said, that's one of those things where the timing just didn't work out for me. If I had this cool, awesome studio and was a podcaster with an audience 12 years ago, then I would be doing all sorts of dumb shit like that on the stream. But I feel like that sort of passed me by a little bit. This whole Vermintide 2 thing is like, this is like a midlife crisis situation. Yeah, there's no such thing as a good PC at Walmart. They sell bottom end stuff. Correct. I wouldn't buy a PC. I mean, I don't want to buy a PC off the shelf. Period. I would build one, but I definitely wouldn't be buying one from Walmart.
Dude, the place I bought my PC was like pretty cool. Like you basically build it piece by piece, but then they just build it for you.
Yeah.
And like I looked online because I was like building it on there, and then I went on like Newegg and stuff like that, and I looked at the individual components, and it was actually cheaper for them to build it for me. That
Really?
What the hell is it called? Yeah, Power PC. I can't remember what it's called.
We need to we need to find out what that's going to be. We need to find out what needs to be built for Aaron and for Ryan and for whoever else, and then that'll be our next fundraiser. Is fundraise this PC. Ryan, you'll have to sell 2 RC cars.
I got it. No.
I just learned about a new Guitar Hero game that the speedrunner types use now called Clone Hero. I don't know anything about that. I did basically never play Guitar Hero. I mean, I know that there's some subtle differences between like Guitar Hero and Rock Band. I only played Rock Band. Can we get a GoFundMe going? We can. There'll be a GoFundMe. Like Aaron, I'm a capitalist, so you know the drill. We do a GoFundMe to fund It's Too Late with Alan Mosley, but all the amount of money over a certain stretch goal will then go to your PC. If the goal is $1,000 and we raise $3 million, we're gonna buy you one fucking amazing PC.
I'm pretty sure this is where I got it. We still on? Oh.
Yeah. Building RC cars is like building a PC, except you don't throw the PC off the roof into the mud. Correct. Yeah. Links only work if you're the mod or owner. Oh, is that something I can change? I mean,
Is that me?
Yeah. I mean,
Pretty sure that's where I got it.
I don't know. I don't feel like looking for it.
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, I do have the mouse pad, so that is where I got it. Yeah. I'll just type.
Anarcho says, Carl Jobst makes videos about speedrunner history and whatnot. I actually have some world records on Vermintide 2. So that's another reason why we're playing that
World
game.
records.
Yeah, I actually have some SRC is speedrun.com. That's where all these speedrunners submit all their world records on all these different games. And I actually have some world records on Vermintide 2.
I just realized I have the mouse pad, so that's where I got it.
Oh, Cyberpower. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can actually find this really quick, and I'll show everybody. It looks like they've updated shit. I'm gonna like have to go back in here and steal all the records back that I used to have that I don't have anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what you need to run Vermintide. It looks pretty heavy.
It's a pretty hardcore game.
But will it run Crysis?
Sure.
That was the line back in the day. Oh, you got a nice PC, but will it run Crysis?
I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still have 9 world records on Vermintide 2. So, fuck yeah.
Yeah, see, MU2 fighter got his from CyberPower. Yeah, and when I picked it out component by component, it was cheaper for them to build it. I'm sure they get some kind of mass deal.
Okay, yeah, so that's Glenn. So Glenn's gotten his last 2 PCs from CyberPower. Glenn, we're putting together a team to play Warhammer Vermintide 2, the first-person shooter 4-player co-op game. It's similar to the Left 4 Dead series, but it's set in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. We're putting it together. We're putting together a team. Me, Dave, and 2 other people are going to play Vermintide 2 on a game night on the show, and then Scream. Dave will get really drunk. I'll get really mad. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get too drunk to rage quit. Other people might. Like, Dave, what the fuck are you doing? And then we'll just go to bed.
Just that's not gonna happen. I'm not worried about rage quitters because we're going into it fully armed with the knowledge that we can't win.
So what I have is an AMD Ryzen 9 3900 12 core with 32 gigs. That's what I got from there.
Yeah, that's dope.
Once the AMD, that was cheaper.
Yeah, Glenn, that is a good machine that you just described up there. So Glenn, you should play Vermintide 2 with us. We're gonna put the team together. We're gonna roll into the mission, and at the first sign of danger, I'm just gonna bolt. It's just we'll just yell broken arrow. Everyone frag out, and then I'll be gone, and you guys just do your best.
I can't scroll. Me and Glenn, do we have the same machine? You have the AMD 9?
I don't know.
All right.
So, but that's cool though. Well, I'm glad. Well, used to be a clan leader years ago, but I don't think I'd be good at melee with my one-hand mouse. I mean, we're all gonna die. That's pretty. Goes without saying, I think. I'll be interested to see what characters everybody picks. Like I said, I can play any of them. The only character I really don't like to play is the Bright Wizard. I really don't like to play the Bright Wizard. I really don't like having to manage her heat mechanic. I just would prefer not to have it at all. I could play any of the other 4. Yeah. There's a witch hunter captain guy who's like your typical like hardcore zealot bureaucrat. Then there's Kruber, who's just your big muscular soldier guy. Then you got Carillion, the elf lady. Hey, I'm back for a minute. D3 has a little fever and I'm sitting with him on the couch. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, we got domestic chaos going on here.
Well, who's gonna make our tier list this week since our show's fucked? Hope he pulls through. Shit gaming laptop is $799 on CyberPower. I don't think I would buy a gaming laptop for $799. It just sounds like it'll be cheap. But I don't know anything about anything. Hoping he'll be better soon. I'm sure he will.
Dude, this site's pretty cool. This Fanatical. They got like Fallout 3 for like $9.
Yeah.
Fallout 4 $9.
We gotta get
neat.
Mary should be playing. Mary should be on the team.
We play Halo. Like, I'm sure she could figure it out.
Yeah.
$9.
Yeah, Mary should be on the team. There's the
Can we set up like a Halo game with like 10 of us and just
Yeah, but I don't have a console or have Halo.
oh
Who plays on consoles? That's gay.
that's the next GoFundMe there. We're gonna get
For a console?
we're gonna get Xbox One. Yeah.
Can't we just play Halo on a PC? Isn't that a thing now?
I
Don't
don't
they
know,
have
can you?
Halo on Steam or something?
I don't know.
I thought they like released remasters or whatever of Halo on Steam. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one we play. Infinite.
Halo Master Chief
Do that.
Collection is on Steam, so we could.
Is it? Oh, yeah, that's all of them.
Yeah, Mary, we're gonna get you in. We're gonna have you play Vermintide 2 with us. There's even 2 of the 5 characters are female, so you can feel appropriately represented.
Ooh, that's $40 for the Master Chief Collection.
I don't even know what's in it. I actually don't even like. I didn't even like Halo. So,
Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved.
oh
Halo
no,
2.
my bad.
Halo 3, that's all you need.
I was trying to
Yeah.
tempt Mary to play Vermintide with us by saying there's female characters, but she says no, she wants to be a man. So, so okay, Mary. In that case, there's 3 male characters, and you can pick one of them.
Yeah, Mary does not dig a strong female action character. She doesn't buy it.
Okay. Do you think Mary would be better suited to be Kruber, the big like the stereotypical human soldier guy, or the dwarf? Well, Mary's Irish. Maybe the dwarf would be best. Okay. All right. Well, we're reserving the dwarf character for Mary then.
Man, there's so many games out here that like I have no idea because I have kids.
Yeah.
Why did I have to do a family thing?
Yeah, I don't know. That's stupid, dude. Like,
God.
like imagine instead of having like what was the Homer Simpson quote? If instead of having 3 kids and no money, you could have had 3 money and no kids.
Right?
Yeah. Mary says, "I love midgets." Well, I think that they go by dwarves, Mary, but
evidently like small normal people don't like being called little people.
yeah.
Did you hear this story? I almost like feel like I have to have Mary come down and tell this story. Oh, but when we went to Wegmans,
Yeah.
and there was a short girl working there,
Yeah.
and I think we were a little buzzed. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we went to Wegmans, and there was a smaller girl, and like we were a little buzzed. So I kind of looked over at this girl, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And Mary, the talkative one, looks over and she goes, "Oh, is it like a bring your kids to work day?" You know? And the girl kind of looked at her weird. And Mary's like, "Oh, are you a little people? Is that what I call you?" And she's like, "No." And then we had to finish our order and and leave.
Are you a little helper?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what she said. You little. Are you a little helper? Because she thought she was like somebody's daughter, but it was like 10 o'clock at night. I called her a little helper.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 10 o'clock at night, so there's no way that it's like.
And then
your
I
kid-
cried the whole way home.
She did. Like this awkward, like I had to reassure we're never gonna see her again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very. But also, I was looking at this girl and I'm thinking like, what the hell is going on here? But I don't talk. But Mary talks. So she's talking all of her thoughts out. So tiny she was.
All
And
right.
apparently she was old enough to have a job.
Wow.
She was just a small person.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, that small person's actual name is Beth Williams, and she's going to be our guest at the 4th annual It's Too Late live show. Hosted by yours truly, David Lemire of Liberty Late Night. It's June 4th. All right.
But she did look like she was 7. And it's all like It was crazy. And then she made it super awkward. Like the little person made it awkward. Like you haven't been called small in your life. Like nobody's mistaken you for a little person. It didn't have to be awkward. She could have just been, haha, no, I'm actually 22. You know, I'm just little. And everybody's fine. But no, she had to make it uncomfortable for everybody, and she made Mary cry. So I blame her.
Yeah. She was all angry, and so was the cashier. Why is the cashier in on it? Like, what?
Yeah, the small child woman was bagging.
Oh, okay. Mary, Aaron says that you missed his Me Too story. So Aaron was brave. He got on the show tonight to talk about a time that he was sexually assaulted. And you know, that's important. That's important to talk about. So I bet someone that small being angry was just cute.
It was, but it was still didn't have to be awkward.
Oh,
Everybody
man.
needed to lighten up. But Mary's just so personable, and she's so conversational, and she just says what's on her mind, and usually it works out. But in this instant, they were.
There you go, Mary.
Yeah.
Being personable.
That's why I don't talk to people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's best just to not form any connections, I think.
Like they can just see your facial expressions, and you can just be like, and they'll know what you're thinking, but it's not out there, so they can't judge you for it.
Yeah. I mean, so like I obviously don't have anything against little people. Like I've never called them little people though. Like I've only ever called them dwarves or midgets. And I know that a lot
she was trying to keep.
Yeah. But the thing is though, like this is like halfway serious for a second. I feel like people tend to get more offended by the terms.
When you try.
No, hold on. People get more offended by the terms that other people make up and then say this is the right term. Like dwarves.
Like your Latinx.
Yeah, exactly. Like Latinx. So dwarves don't go around saying we prefer to be called little people. That was just something like shitty liberals came up with and said, oh, those people like to be called. Yeah. Some white woman, some liberal white woman said, oh, they prefer little people. And they're like, no, we don't. And why are you speaking for us? Yeah, that's exactly what happens. So I will never call them little people. I call them, I don't know.
They like midgets.
Yeah. I mean, I usually just say that those are the people that the Spartans kick off the mountain. Like it's because the shield doesn't, just that's it. I mean, but it could be a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Spartans kicked a lot of people off that cliff.
Well, if you can't hold your shield up, then what good are you? Mary says these.
Mary's getting mad.
Yeah, these ads.
Oh, and now my profile is a subscriber, so I don't get ads. So if you don't want ads,
I have the auto mod.
Please, that sub button.
Please, comma got auto modded, but I can allow it, so I'm gonna allow it. Boom, I've allowed it. Please, comma.
You've been allowed.
I knew a guy in high school that didn't want to say retarded, so he called them slow. See, that's worse. That's worse, dude. Woo, I just wanted to share my story. Yeah, Please Comma wants to be like Aaron. He wants to call in just to really quickly tell a story about about retards, and then just say, hold on, I'll hang up and listen. Click. And then you and I discuss his retarded story.
Yeah, it's just like a real call-in show.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Way on the radio?
Way back in the early days of the Gold Standard, Blake, who was kind of like, Blake is like trapped in the 90s, right? So like his mind is old school radio and TV. And he was saying to me, we could do that. Like we could hook up a phone to the mixer and we could send out the number and then people can call in. And I had said to Blake, also, we can fucking not do that.
Yeah.
And never speak
I
to
think we can
anyone.
do that through Skype.
Like, we could do that, but I mean, his thing was just like kind of like you were talking about, just putting the number out there, just like, hey guys, here's my number, just call whenever you got something on your mind. I was like, no, we're not doing that. Are you kidding me? Fuck no.
Gosh. Most of the public is insane.
Yes.
If not just dumb.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, and that was back in the old days where we were always doing the show like on Wednesdays around noon, and then like I would upload it that night or whatever. So if we were gonna have to call-ins, I see I have another auto mod over here on Twitch from Swole Keesley. Let me go ahead and allow that too, so Ryan can get banned from more platforms. Now Ryan's gonna blame me when he gets banned for another 30 days.
Your show with all the gay retard stuff. It's like,
where the hell did that come from? Oh, I was like, you did that. Where the hell did that come from? Yeah. I don't know. You want to know one thing you did miss, Dave, while you were gone is I was literally I was replying to an email. Like I told everybody to fuck off for a minute, and I was over here replying to an email.
Yeah.
And it was Scott Horton, and it was Scott asking me if I'm gonna be. He's coming to Tennessee for the Tennessee LP thing. Like he's a speaker that night or whatever, and he emailed me to ask me if I was gonna be coming out there, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that they don't like my kind around those parts. Probably on account of me talking about how they're all faggots for like 4 years now.
Yeah, they just had the LP thing in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Like, I saw it all over the Mises Caucus thing, and they had their little war going on.
Yeah. Nightmare says, this
there.
is helping me. I'm so glad to be here.
Oh, Mary's having a rough go right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it because of the kids?
In the chat. It's a lot of things.
Okay.
Mostly me, probably.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
But see, you guys, I forgot to mention this. Me and Anna Kate had a whole bunch of questions that like we wrote down for you and Mary, and then we didn't ask any of them. We forgot.
I wish she was here now. I'd love to answer them.
Yeah. So like
I feel like we have some wisdom.
Yeah, like because we were gonna ask, like we were gonna start off with some basic questions, like how long have you guys been married?
Oh shit! Don't do that.
Oh, for some years, I'd say.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
I've loved every minute of it. That's the answer to how long have I been married, is I've loved every minute of it. Well, no, I'm serious. Like they weren't super personal questions. Like we had come up with a handful of questions for you guys, and then we forgot them. And then Anna Kay sent me a link to this website that was like 100 questions for couples, but half of those questions were explicit, and I felt like that wasn't super appropriate for the show. Plus, Anna Kay can't handle, like Anna Kay's not. I mean, you saw Anna Kay. Anna Kay's the person who, when this is flying by on the screen, she says, "What do those sticks mean?" Yeah. So I knew that she couldn't handle any of the explicit questions, so we skipped all those. So and then we forgot the questions that we actually wrote down. It was going to be like, how long have you guys been married? And then it was like, so how many more years do you have left before you're done?
4, 5. Maybe?
Yeah. That was an old Louis C.K. bit. He used to, which is funny. He did get divorced from his wife, but before he divorced his wife, he had a comedy special where he said that him and his wife had been married for 15 years, so they were almost done. And they actually did get divorced like a year later.
I think like 5 years is like the goalpost. Like if you have 5 years, you're doing pretty good. But then I keep hearing these stories, like people are like, "Oh, we were married for 15 years," and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like,
yeah,
there's still a chance that this might not work out.
Yeah. I've lost track here. So Mary thinks that that's a great idea. Dave having kids was a bad idea for your money. Derek says next he'll have to figure out how old he is. Yeah, Dave neither knows how old he is nor how long he's been married.
No, for some reason I can remember how old my kid is. So he's 12 and I'm 30 years older than him. So I'm 42 and I'm going to be 43 on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, your birthday's on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I was thinking about playing everyone a song for St. Patrick's Day.
That'll be fun.
It's a song called St. Patrick's Day.
Well, that's gay.
Oh yeah, thanks. Well, the other thing that's even gayer is that I used to know how to play it, but right now I'd have to brush up on it. The song has 36 chords in it. It's one of those kinds of songs. It's really
you could probably do it if you didn't think about it. You could probably just pick up the guitar.
Yeah, but my hand's all gay now. It doesn't it doesn't work anymore. It's hard, man. It's one of those things where sometimes I pick up the guitar and my muscle memory thinks you can do like just play the song and then I'll go to play it and it'll hurt.
Like that. Please tell me you have a gay hand.
You have a gay hand? Question mark? Question mark?
Oh my gosh. What if you do it with your left hand? It's like you're experimenting. Okay, I'm gonna admit right now, like I'm hammered.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
That's fine. Mary, I hope things.
It's called This Stranger.
Yeah, yeah. We're talking. This has gone a weird place. See, that's the kind of stuff we can't discuss when Anna Kay's here. She doesn't want to have no part of that. We're not going to discuss The Stranger with Anna Kay on the show.
The chat's going wild.
Yeah.
No, that Anarcho Zero, that's just a threesome.
Would a gay hand and a straight hand be in conflict with each other? Well, what we do is we just drag my gay hand behind my pickup truck. That's what we do.
You're going southern with it.
Yeah. Hey, the South is just objectively a better place.
They don't let us do that anymore.
They don't let us do that anymore.
We can't fight fairies.
Remember that. Oh man, do you ever kind of feel for the people who they don't get any of this and they just walk into like people who never watch the show, they just walk into this Wednesday show 20 minutes in having never seen the show before, like we're right in the middle of the viewer mail.
This is it's too late.
Yeah, they're like, I heard this show had Ron Paul. Is this Ron Paul night? And then we're over here talking about dragging gay people behind your pickup truck and
your gay hand and your straight hand.
We're talking about making business cards for the Ku Klux Klan and yeah. Everyone is all about people's rights to secede when it's Ukraine, but when it's the South, ... Actually, the problem is that people are not about people's rights to secede in Ukraine. They think that they have to stay underneath the Ukrainian regime. That's half the problem.
Yeah.
I think everyone should be allowed to secede. Right, my right hand is my gay hand.
My primary hand.
Yeah. Well, Mary, I hope this all helps. I don't know if this is the guidance you've been looking for, but there you are then. I can't wait to see you in person, Wabi Sabi guy. Yeah, dude. Can you imagine? Like
a lot of these people.
Yeah.
Man, if you ain't there for the live thing, where's the button?
What?
I'm all cross-eyed now.
Which
the live thing button?
This right here.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't work. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It did work. If you ain't there, man, we're gonna all meet each other.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild.
It's actually starting to look like there's going to be a pretty sizable crowd, actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
save up your money for the gas now, because I got to work some overtime.
Yeah.
We're gonna rent a van. I got to pay for gas.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Save up money for ponchos. That's Yeah, get your tickets, as Aaron says right there. Actually, you know what? It's starting to seriously look like there's going to be a pretty big crowd. So I've been informed through some other channels.
Oh shit! Swole's bringing coleslaw.
Yeah, he's
I
bringing
love
coleslaw. Yeah.
Do you ever put coleslaw on a hot dog?
No, but I don't like hot dogs, so that's why.
Okay. Do you ever put coleslaw on any sandwich with French fries? Oh, that's a Pittsburgh thing.
No, yeah, I don't.
Like any sandwich with coleslaw and French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but I
what
think
we thought.
Ryan's bringing some special kind of coleslaw, right?
Please comment on it.
Nightmare
Pulled
says.
pork, yeah.
Nightmare says, Alan, we're Alan. Smith's from Erie. What?
Oh. Smith's hot dogs.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the superior hot dog.
Oh, okay. But Ryan's bringing Asian coleslaw.
What does that mean?
It'll have a higher IQ than us,
Oh, really good
and
at
so
math
we'll
and terrible
we'll
at crap.
firebomb it. Yeah, he's gonna bring coleslaw that's really good at math, and then we're going to put it in an internment camp. Yeah, dude, we got Asian coleslaw. We're gonna have a cookout. We're gonna have like burgers and hot dogs and shit.
Bring regular coleslaw.
Yeah, Mary, who is concerned about Ryan's coleslaw, is
Yeah.
gonna bring her own just in case.
Little side. She's gonna keep it in her purse.
We're gonna
Put that shit.
we're gonna have a ton of food. Actually, we're gonna have a ridiculous amount of food. We're gonna have a lot of a crazy dessert bar as well. The desserts are gonna be
Mary wants to do sack races and shit.
yeah. I mean it's the fourth annual It's Too Late live show. It's not a carnival.
We're gonna bring a tilt-a-whirl. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, I could call Andrew and Camellia right now and be like, "Can we get like a bouncy house and like a pool or something?" They probably would be like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it." I mean, we could do that. That just all sounds expensive, and people would have to pay for it. If we can raise $3 million, I will give $1 million of that to Dave, and I will spend $50,000 first on Dave's hospital bills, and then on the event. I would do that.
I'm pretty sure Derek's volunteering to be on the grill right now.
Volunteering to be on the grill.
Yeah, he likes being on the grill.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Well, Derek and Celeste are going to be there, so I mean, he could definitely do that. Tape is all you need for a 3-legged race. I can do a 3-legged race by myself.
Yeah. Oh. You're a tripod, huh?
John Warner needs to be on the grill. Is he coming?
Oh.
4 locos equals not poor. 5 locos equals choking fit.
Yeah, I'm on to my like 8th, 7th, 8th. We're in 8 territory.
That's problematic, Dave.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point you're not riding the bike to get better. You're riding the bike to just subvert the thousands of calories of 4 locos that you're drinking.
Yeah, you gotta find that balance.
Those beans, Ryan, John's were the best ever. Yeah, we need somebody to bring some like baked beans and shit. Grill or barbecue? We're gonna grill. They've got a grill. How many 4 locos has Dave had tonight? Asks Mary.
This is my second.
Okay. Yeah. This is my second, he says, holding up a can that's the size of like my computer.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah. Look at that. Uh-oh. We have our first Russian.
Oh, finally.
Would you guys just quit fucking around and win the war already? Jesus.
Yeah, so we can get on with our life and pay normal prices for gas.
Yeah, right? Yeah. We do, you know what? We do need to have a fundraiser just for the event. Like I'm charging admission to the event, and I'm going to end up using every dime of that money to then turn around and pay for stuff for the event. What we need to do is just have a fundraiser for the event,
Shit.
and I just spend that whole amount of money on just bullshit, just liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah, a chocolate fountain, I think. Yeah.
And you could have like a bunch of Twinkies around it, and you put the Twinkies on sticks, and you put it in the chocolate.
Yeah.
We could live this life, you guys.
Yeah. We're already gonna have yellow cake with chocolate icing cupcakes. We're gonna have peanut butter blossom cookies. Maybe also just some chocolate chip cookies as well. We're gonna have banana pudding. The banana pudding is gonna be out of this world. Can't get anyone to donate $5 more for Dave's game. Yeah, if we can't get we can't get $5 more for a game. I don't know how we're gonna raise $3 million for Dave's salary, Aaron's computer, the chocolate fountain at the event.
We got a lot of ideas for this.
Yeah.
Like,
I literally just started keto so you guys don't meet Fat Seth. Well, Seth, that's what we're doing. We're all on a weight loss challenge that we just. So
we all don't want to be fat fucks when we meet each
yeah,
other.
we're all gonna meet June 4th, and of course, all of us will have not quite reached our goals, but lost some weight. And every single one of us will be saying, "Yeah, I look so bad right now, you guys. In another few months, I'd look so good." But actually, that's not true, because a few months after June 4th, we're all gonna have gained all the weight back plus 50%.
That's just life, man.
Yeah. Give me time to fatten up and I can compete. Yeah, Derek.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad for Derek and Celeste, because they're both so healthy, and they and talk to me about how like they break out in hives when they eat sugar, but they're both coming here and they're both going to gorge themselves on our dessert bar. Yeah, so they're both going to be really happy and then violently ill.
Get fat.
Yeah.
Get fat.
Yeah. I like how you get fat. Do it.
Join us.
Yeah. We need to have a birthday party for Carl. Okay, fuck it. All right, so we got so the PC for Aaron, the chocolate fountain, the bounce house, Dave's cool $1 million check, a birthday party for Carl. Real men eat Fruity Pebbles sometimes. Yep. I mean, I've had Fruity Pebbles.
Are fucking bomb.
Yeah,
man.
I had Fruity Pebbles for Thanksgiving dinner last year.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was good in a really depressing way. All right, well, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 36 minutes.
I'm
so...
too drunk, man. I gotta bounce.
All right, well, everybody, you know the drill. If we get another donation, we'll extend it like 10 minutes. Otherwise, at the end of the song, we're out. Dave, do you have a final thought?
Time. This is fun, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I meant to come and hang out for like a half hour or so,
Yeah.
shoot the shit, but I always have fun streaming with you.
Well, that's because
And now I'm
now you're what?
I'm starting to slur, so I feel like an ass, so I gotta
okay.
bounce.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
But if somebody donates, I'll hang out a little bit longer. That's fine.
all right.
But I'm excited about gaming.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like
It's gonna be good.
I don't know what we're gonna do on Minecraft night. That's totally up to you, and I don't even know enough about the game to know what we're gonna do. But I can tell you, Vermintide night's gonna be the fucking shit. It's just gonna be, everyone's gonna be saying, how do I block? How do I, like, you're just gonna see Carl just laying in the street in a pool of his own blood with a halberd in his head. How do I block that? And the answer at that point is, well, it's a little late to ask. He blocked it with his skull. Don't do Captain Crunch, will fuck up your mouth. Now that's just propaganda from Big Marshmallow.
Oh, he's practicing.
Oh yeah, Carl's getting ready. Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting an ad. Wait, I thought I was a subscriber. Why am I getting ads?
Because you're
Oh, okay.
you're contributing 2 more. Wait, hold on. What are you doing?
That's fine.
Wait,
That's
what were you doing?
I have ads
Oh,
playing.
you're contributing an extra 2 cents. Oh, I have to allow another message from Ryan. If Slurry makes you an asshole, I'm the biggest asshole ever. Well, thanks, Ryan, for that.
There we go.
Yeah, Aaron doesn't get the ads because he's a mod.
I should be a mod.
I mean, I'll mod you if you mod me on Liberty Late Night.
Ooh, that's scary.
Wait, why is it, wait, hold on a second. Why is it naturally assumed that that's problematic and not the other way around?
Because of our test scores.
This wasn't really a test. Wasn't really right or wrong answers, right?
Right?
I mean, y'all are the ones going out to places buzzed and making fun of midgets, ain't me. I didn't do it. I'm glad Mary can laugh about it now, though, you know? Yeah, we call them midges, no hard R in there.
Midgets.
Even though there's not an R in midget. Oh man, you guys are something else. So, alright. So Thursday or Monday for Vermintide night?
I think that's gonna be Thursday.
Alright. This Thursday or next
I think-
Thursday?
This Thursday. I have the game. Yeah.
I mean, we could do it. Guy in chat, the people who were interested, who wants to do Vermintide 2 this Thursday? We'll get everybody on. I'll host a game on Steam. We'll get everybody in there, and then everyone will just flail about.
Yeah.
We'll role play it. The Skaven are of course who?
And the first 45 minutes will be us just trying to figure out how the fuck we're gonna get this thing working.
All I can say is that depending on what your hotkeys are, left click is swing weapon, right click is block, and I mean, what else do you even need?
Yeah.
Don't get hit.
Mhm.
If you've ever run out into a field, if you've ever been in a medieval warfare situation, don't get stabbed. Are you going to do a Discord call so we can hear all the rage? We'll do something. We'll either do Discord or just have everybody on Skype, but just for the audio feed, you know. We'll just have the audio feed in OBS, and then I'll just have Steam full screen on the video. All right, the song's over. There's no donations. We're out of here, guys.
Play?
Do what?
I didn't hear the song at all. That's awesome.
Oh, is it not sharing with you because you like left and came back or something?
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well,
That's fine.
yeah. Yeah. No more. The song's already over. So, all right. Well, then we'll try to do that. Depending, schedule permitting, we will do Vermintide 2 Thursday night. We need 2 more volunteers to get in there, and then we'll do our best. I'm probably not going to run a camera, by the way. I'm probably just going to have the game full screen with all of our voices, and that's it.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary says, "Love you all. See you upstairs, Dave."
Oh.
Yeah. See you upstairs, Dave.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so
Okay.
much, and we will see you Wednesday night. Take care.